Andrew Tahmooressi. As you may know, he's been held in a Mexican prison for 199 days. Sergeant charged with illegal weapons possession after he made a wrong turn into Mexico. He had 3 personal guns in his vehicle. According to his mother, his condition is getting worse.
I urge attention and collaborative action among the United States and Mexico for an expedient resolution of Andrew's Mexican judicial process, expecting wholeheartedly that release to the USA is justified. My son is despondent, without treatment, and he needs to be home.
You're now with an update, Geraldo Rivera. So you talked with Mrs. Tahmooressi
Had a
today?
long talk with Jill today. She is obviously very concerned. She sees light at the end of the tunnel, Bill, to this extent. Today was the scheduled final day of this hearing before the judge to have this case dismissed. The judge now has, under Mexican law, 15 business days with which to render his decision to free this man and to end this unbelievable ordeal he has been through. In terms of his, let me just say, the mom remains cautiously optimistic. She has an excellent attorney now. It's the 3rd attorney who's been on the case, but the one who's on now, Benitez, she has great faith in. The judge, she says, is hard to read, a poker face, but she's cautiously optimistic that it will be a decision in his favor.
Well, the psychiatrist who was brought in by the judge, the Mexican psychiatrist, did tell the judge that he has post-traumatic stress disorder.
He definitely does he have that, but he is also already scheduled. He has a VA bed already waiting for him.
In San Diego.
And undisclosed, well, she wouldn't disclose which hospital, but then following up from the VA hospital, they have a private facility for him to be in rehab. As to his physical condition, aside from the emotional problems, remember that for 7 months at La Mesa, the notorious prison, he was brutalized and tortured. He thinks his arm is broken. Sergeant Tahmooressi believes that his arm is broken, and that is untreated. But now he's in El Hongo prison in Tecate, which is 40 miles east of Tijuana. He's receiving much better care. He is in isolation. He is not mixed into the general population. He's no longer being threatened. In that regard, his situation is far more humane, but the mother remains absolutely firm in saying he is innocent.
So the judge's got 15 days to make a decision on whether to dismiss the case. We assume the judge will do that. But say the judge doesn't. Shouldn't President Obama get involved with this and get this guy out of there?
The president knows that there's a petition with over 100,000 signatures on it.
If President Obama can't get this Marine out of there, then we're really in big trouble.
The problem, of course, is that we have to be on the same page with Mexico in the regard that we believe that heavy weapons are a danger. In Mexico, having weapons is a very severe crime.
You can go out.
It's about losing face.
You can go out there and tell all the folks
it's about
out there
losing face.
And you know what everybody's going to say? Shut up. All right? President Obama
You're not telling me to shut up.
No. I'm going to say all the people out there, when you go out and peddle this nonsense, that's what they're going to tell you. President Obama if has the obligation to get the man out. All right? As the commander-in-chief, it's an obligation to get a Marine with post-traumatic stress disorder.
You put me in a position where I have to argue.
No, you have to agree.
Oh, fuck you,
Yes, Bill, you're right, as always.
This is a criminal case. How would we feel if the president of Mexico was intervening in a criminal case in the United States?
If Nieto had the stones to do something right, I would applaud it.
If there was arrogance before that judge in Mexico, he would have no chance. There has not been arrogance. There has been a judiciously argued case. I believe that the cautious optimism of the mother is well warranted.
And hopefully that's right. But if it isn't right, I am going to demand that President Obama get the guy out.
You are in large part credited with getting him moved to this more humane facility.
And we are going to, I'm not making any threats, but trust me on this one, okay? Okay. You wanted to say something about Klain.
Ron Klain,
the czar of Ebola.
The president of the United States has missed an opportunity